The mobile phone is the biggest gaming platform in the world, and there are thousands of different controllers made for your phone. The problem is that a lot of mobile games don't support those controllers, which can be very frustrating if that is what you're looking for. So here are the top 10 mobile games with controller support for 2024. They laughed at me 6 years ago when I said that mobile games would become the biggest gaming platform. And stuff like this, controllers for the phone, they couldn't see it. But now it's becoming pretty common, and some games don't offer any support. So if you're someone with a controller or thinking about buying one, here is our list of the top 10 mobile games with controller support. The first game on our list is Hyper Light Drifter, an action-adventure RPG that pays homage to the best 16-bit classics while introducing modernized mechanics and designs. Set in a savage land steeped in treasure and blood, the game immerses players in a world teeming with forgotten knowledge, lost technologies, and broken histories. Players assume the role of a drifter, tasked with collecting these remnants of the past while grappling with their own haunting illness. One of the standout features of Hyper Light Drifter is its meticulously crafted art style, with everything from character animations to subtle background elements lovingly hand animated. This attention to detail brings the game's dark and detailed world to life, immersing players in its atmospheric setting. Exploration is a central aspect of Hyper Light Drifter, with players traversing a sprawling world filled with branching paths and secrets waiting to be uncovered. The game's non-linear design encourages players to chart their own course through the land of buried time, uncovering hidden treasures and unraveling the mysteries that lie beneath the surface. The second game on our list is Hades, originally made by Supergiant Games and ported to mobile devices by Netflix Games. This highly acclaimed indie roguelite top-down action game immerses players in the role of the son of Hades himself, Zagreus, as he attempts to escape the underworld. While rooted in the roguelite genre, Hades distinguishes itself with a strong focus on narrative, making it one of the most story-driven experiences within the roguelite category. Between each action-packed run, you'll be progressing a narrative full of twists and turns as you speak to the members of your house within the underworld. These include the likes of Hades, your father, who will berate you and insist that you cannot and should not escape constantly, along with other characters that add layers to the narrative, providing players with a unique and immersive storytelling experience. Hades has gained widespread recognition within the gaming community for its unique blend of challenging roguelite gameplay and a compelling narrative. Its success lies not only in its gameplay mechanics, but also in its ability to make the often daunting roguelite genre more accessible and enjoyable for a broader audience. The third game on our list is Death's Door, an exceptional action-adventure game. In Death's Door, players assume the role of a crow tasked with hunting down a stolen soul in order to maintain the balance of the afterlife. As a soul-reaping crow, players must traverse through a mysterious and immersive world, engage in combat encounters using both melee and ranged weapons, while also tackling puzzles, all while trying to get to the bottom of why things that should be dead just won't stay dead. One of the standout features of Death's Door is its remarkable level and world design, which immerses players in a richly detailed and atmospheric environment. The fluid combat mechanics further enhance the gameplay experience, providing players with a satisfying and dynamic combat system. Additionally, the game offers a diverse array of weapons that players can wield, each with its own unique characteristics and play styles. Furthermore, the ability to upgrade stats adds depth to character progression, enabling players to enhance their crow's capabilities as they embark on their journey to confront epic dungeon bosses. The fourth game on our list is Death Road to Canada, a randomly generated road trip action RPG that promises massive amounts of replay value. As the player, you take on the role of managing a group of quirky characters as they go on a perilous journey through cities infested with up to 500 zombies add-ons. The game's randomness extends to its core elements, including locations, events, survivor personalities, and skills. The Death Road spans from Florida to Canada, the last nation on Earth, offering a diverse array of special events, rare encounters, and unique recruits along the way. Throughout the journey, players must navigate text events that present tough choices, with outcomes that vary based on the the composition of their group. Each character possesses distinct personalities, and betrayals among the group are not uncommon, adding an element of unpredictability and tension to the gameplay. The fifth game on our list is Gunfire Reborn, a roguelike shooter with an exciting level-based experience that showcases a distinct low-poly art style ported to mobile devices. In the game, players can dive into an action-packed world where they wield an impressive arsenal of over 40 weapons and diverse character builds to navigate through procedurally generated environments. The developers have taken steps to ensure a seamless mobile experience, offering both single-player and four-player co-op multiplayer, refining combat mechanics, optimizing weapon performance, and adapting touchscreen controls. Combining the immersive nature of FPS gameplay with roguelite elements, Gunfire Reborn promises a dynamic journey, with each playthrough offering distinct challenges due to the randomness of levels and weapons. The sixth game on our list is Grim Valor, a 2D Souls-like action platformer, renowned for its uncompromising difficulty and engaging hack-and-slash combat mechanics. The game presents players with a daunting challenge, featuring hardcore platforming segments and combat encounters where they must skillfully defend against multiple adversaries. The narrative unfolds in the harsh and unforgiving realm of Valaris, a forgotten kingdom that exudes brutality and hostility. The central objective is to unravel the mystery surrounding the missing king of Valaris, a quest that propels players into a variety of grim and treacherous landscapes. The journey through these perilous environments serves as a backdrop for the relentless action and exploration that defines Grim Valor. Players are immersed in a world where they must master the game's sophisticated combination of hack-and-slash combat and intricate platforming challenges. Grim Valor's reputation is built upon its ability to deliver an elegant and punishing gaming experience. The harmonious integration of combat finesse, platforming precision, and exploration elements contributes to the game's allure. The seventh game on our list is Kingdom Two Crowns, which presents players with an immersive gaming experience as they embark on the task of building and expanding their kingdom, starting from a modest campfire and evolving into formidable forts across multiple islands. The game's progression is punctuated by the relentless attacks from a peculiar army of monsters that assail the kingdom each night, adding a layer of challenge and urgency to the gameplay. Defense against nightly monster attacks is a key aspect of gameplay. While these attacks are generally manageable, the monsters possess the ability to gradually pilfer gold until the player loses their crown. Upon such a defeat, players are reset to the game's starting point, requiring them to rebuild their base from scratch. However, the loss is not absolute, as previously established buildings on colonized islands remain intact. The eighth game on our list is Hawk, an ultra-stylish post-apocalyptic Metroidvania game. In the desolate landscapes of Hawk, players will encounter various adversaries, including mutated animals and giant mechanical bugs. The gameplay mechanics involve more than simple running and jumping, with a quick-fire hookshot emerging as a primary means of traversing through the landscape. This dynamic tool adds an extra layer of strategy to both exploration and combat, contributing to the game's overall appeal. Unlike some Metroidvania titles that focus on hair-tearing difficulty, Hawk takes a different approach. The game prioritizes delivering a fast and fluid experience that is accessible to a broad audience. While the game is designed to be enjoyable for players of varying skill levels, those seeking a greater challenge can still find satisfaction in extra challenges that test their mettle. The ninth game on our list is Wreckfest. This game, created by Handy Games, has incredible graphics and game physics, which is important for a good combat racer. For those unfamiliar with the game, Wreckfest places you in the driver's seat of a variety of vehicles and challenges your skills in piloting them without allowing them to be reduced to a pile of wreckage. The game modes available in Wreckfest span from intense destruction derby-style gameplay, where your goal is to obliterate your opponent's vehicles and be the last one standing, to intricate obstacle courses that demand precision navigation through challenging tracks without succumbing to explosions. Adding to the game's appeal is the extensive selection of vehicles, which includes a wide variety of cars, trucks, and dune buggies. This diverse lineup of vehicles provides players with numerous options to unleash vehicular mayhem on the tracks. The 10th game on our list is Scourgebringer. Primarily, it is a roguelike game, which means it involves substantial meta progression between runs, emphasizing the goal of clearing as many rooms as possible before inevitably succumbing to the game's challenges, only to rise and try again. The game also features fluid shooting combined with Metroidvania mechanics and melee combat. The core gameplay of Scourgebringer bears a resemblance to a 2D platformer, albeit intensified with action and remarkable speed. Players will engage in fierce fierce combat against a diverse range of adversaries and formidable bosses that occupy entire rooms. The progression revolves around room-to-room navigation, offering a straightforward yet demanding premise. Well, that's it guys, hope that helps. This video covers controller-supported games generically. If you want to know about more games, you can check out my genre videos that covers even more games, some of which can be played with controller support. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.